Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Shadow. Tonight, we delve into a story that will chill you to your core. A tale of terror so horrifying that it is whispered about only in the dead of night. It begins with a small, forgotten town surrounded by dense, lifeless woods, where the mist never lifts and shadows move with a life of their own. Locals speak of a presence that lingers in the fog, something that waits, watching, learning, and preying on the unwary. The legend tells of a hand, gnarled and skeletal, that emerges from the darkness, reaching for those who dare to wander too far. No one remembers when it first appeared, only that every year, on a night when the moon hides behind black clouds, someone disappears. The first encounter is subtle. A fleeting shadow, a cold touch, whispers that seem to come from nowhere. People dismiss these as imagination until the terror begins. A young couple, seeking adventure, decided to explore the woods one fateful night. As they walked through twisted trees and fog-soaked paths, a feeling of unease wrapped around them like a living thing. The air grew colder, heavier, and the whispers began. At first, faint, almost playful, like the wind through branches. But soon they became distinct words. Don't leave, stay. Panic set in as shadows twisted into grotesque forms, and suddenly the hand appeared, clawing through the mist, fingers outstretched with a hunger that defied explanation. They ran, stumbling over roots and rocks, but the forest seemed alive, reshaping paths, trapping them in a maze of dread. The hand followed, silent but relentless, reaching closer with every heartbeat, until the couple stumbled upon an abandoned house, rotting and warped, its windows like hollow eyes. Inside, the walls whispered stories of those who had vanished before them, names scratched into wood, blood dried into patterns that made no sense but spoke of pain and suffering. The couple realized the house was alive, feeding on fear, and the hand was its herald. They tried to escape through the back, but the hand emerged from the walls, floor, and ceiling, a nightmare made flesh. One screamed, the other fell, and the house swallowed their cries as if the air itself were complicit in the horror. Locals who discovered the scene the next day spoke of a silence so complete it pressed upon their chests. The woods seemed to sigh, the mist curling like smoke from a dark fire, and the hand was gone, but the whispers remained, promising return. From that night onward, the town became cursed, a place where travelers vanished without a trace, and children would dare not leave their homes after sundown. Those who stayed told stories, warnings to outsiders, tales of an entity that was not bound by physical law, that could reach through the fabric of reality itself. Paranormal investigators tried to study the phenomenon, placing cameras and sensors, but all failed. Devices would malfunction, recordings erased, and some claimed the hand could sense fear, feeding on it, growing stronger, learning from every encounter. Over the years, the legend grew, the hand becoming a symbol of dread, a reminder that some darkness cannot be fought, only survived. The bravest who ventured into the woods reported glimpses, a finger through a fog, a shadow detaching from a tree, whispers calling their name. Each report more terrifying than the last, until the town became a ghost town, abandoned to the terror that lurked beyond the trees. And yet the hand is not confined. Stories tell of travelers in distant cities feeling icy fingers brush their shoulders, shadows moving unnaturally, whispers echoing in empty rooms. The terror is timeless, and the hand waits for the perfect moment to claim its next victim. Shadow viewers, this is not a tale you tell lightly. It is a warning, a reminder that the world holds darkness older and wiser than us, a force that watches, waits, and strikes with relentless patience. Tonight, as you sleep, think of the hand reaching through shadows, feel the cold brush against your skin, and remember that fear is its food. The legend will continue because horror is not just a story, It is a presence, an entity that thrives on our disbelief, growing stronger with each whisper, each terrified glance, each heartbeat quickened by the unknown. And so, the woods remain, silent yet alive, the hand always lurking just beyond sight, and shadow will continue to uncover the stories that others fear to speak. This is the age of terror, the era where darkness can touch reality, and the hand will always wait for those who dare to wander, those who think they are safe, and those who forget that some doors, once opened, can never be closed. Tonight, as the mist curls around your window and shadows stretch unnaturally across your room, remember, this is not fiction. Somewhere out there, the hand is reaching, and it might just be reaching for you.